Welcome back. This is HQ Jones, and this is HQ Videos for You. And we're picking up where we left off with my Blu-ray 3D collection, and we'll jump back into with my collector's edition of Prometheus, another Ridley Scott movie, which was a prequel to the Aliens series of movies. I saw this when it came out. It seems like the one thing I remember seemed like most of the movie being somewhat dark. Great storyline, pretty decent 3D. I need to watch this again, probably as a prequel to the Alien anthology. Next, we have Tony Jaa. I'm a big Tony Jaa fan, and we have Protector 2 in 3D. Pretty decent action flick, decent 3D. Puss in Boots. One thing I do remember about this is, for some reason, Antonio Banderas and him saying kitty softpaws. For some reason, that just stuck out, kitty softpaws. But great movie to watch with the kids, with the family. Again, with animation, very good 3D. We have another installment of the Resident Evil Afterlife in 3D. Another great Resident Evil movie. I like this because, again, it's a see-through artwork. Then we have Resident Evil Retribution, another great Resident Evil movie. That was the slipcover and the other artwork. And I love when they have artwork on the back. The great artwork on the back. And if I recall correctly, the 3D is pretty cool on both 3D Resident Evil movies. The last one I have not watched yet. I actually have to get my wife's permission, because if I watch this without her, she'll have a hissy fit. So we'll watch this sometime soon, I hope. So I don't know how the storyline is with the 3D, but if it's like the other ones, I'm sure I will be entertained. Rest in Peace Department with Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds. This is kind of a flop at the box office. It was okay, just okay movies, entertaining, a little goofy. Nothing outstanding about the 3D though, but it's worth the watch. If you can find it for a discount, definitely pick it up. Steven Spielberg, 10/10. Another 3D, great 3D movie, great storyline, great animation, great 3D effects. Rio 3D. I actually saw the first Rio, which I liked, good 3D. Did not see Rio 2. My wife and my son saw that, said it wasn't good as the first. I think my wife actually fell asleep in the theater. Run, another 3D movie I have not seen yet. I think I picked this up probably at Hamilton for like $3 or $4, so it was worth it. I'll check it out one day. 3D Safari in Africa. If you like kind of National Geographic, documentary type of things like that, nature type of things, you'll like this, especially in 3D. Dwayne Johnson, San Andreas, great 3D movie, great action picture. I put this along kind of the Towering Inferno, Poseidon type of epic type of movie, except in 3D. I have the, kind of hard to see in the plastic though, but the 3D slipcover and the artwork. Sanctum, another good storyline, great 3D. I highly recommend this. I probably recommend it in 3D if you can see it, opposed to just regular 2D. The slipcover, 3D slipcover for Sanctum. Saw in 3D, again, if you love the Saw series, you'll like this. Again, I love this, the clear slipcover. I have not seen all of this, but I actually checked it out when I got this. I think I only paid like $2 or $3 for it. This is the old 3D with the red and the blue. And you would think because it's old, the old type of 3D or the 3D really sucked, but it's actually not bad. I checked it out. It looks pretty decent. I don't know what the storyline is though, but again, one of these movies I'll check out one of these days. Sector 7. I believe this is a shout release. I have not seen this. I checked out the 3D, looks pretty cool. Don't know about the storyline. and some artwork on the back. Cool artwork. Have another Kino Lorber exclusive. The September Storm. Haven't seen this. Looks like, again, those kind of cheesy late 60s, 70s movies. Good to watch on a Sunday afternoon. The Seventh Son. Started watching this. I haven't finished watching it. My wife didn't seem to care for it. Looks pretty interesting, and I'll be checking it out pretty sometime soon eventually. Shrek in 3D. I think I've only seen the first three. I don't think I've seen the fourth. I don't think I've seen any of them in 3D, but I did check it out. Of course, it's the DreamWorks 3D, so it pops. Very dynamic, so highly recommend this for this in the family. Silent Hill 3D. I haven't seen this in years. As if I remember correctly, it's a pretty decent horror movie, pretty decent 3D. That's the slipcover for Silent Hill 3D. Then we have Skyscraper. I think Skyscraper tried to be what San Andreas was and just didn't quite hit it. It's still entertaining. The 3D is okay. And it's Dwayne Johnson. So if you like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, it's definitely worth picking up. Slipcover with the raised print. And the artwork here. And the cover art for the next 3D Blu-ray. And for the life of me, I can't explain why I like the Smurfs. I have no idea. I watched it as a kid when it came out. Didn't know why I liked it then. Don't know why I like it now. I just do. And that's that. This is Smurfs 2 in 3D. It does have this. It has the back cover art. And Smurf 3 The Lost Village. I haven't seen this yet in 3D. I haven't seen this at all. I'm sure it's Smurfalicious like the other ones. And we have The Amazing Spider-Man in 3D. Very good 3D, very good storyline. The Amazing Spider-Man's artwork. Again, I love when I have the back artwork here. Then we have Spider-Man Homecoming. Again, another, pretty much it's hard to come up with a bad Marvel picture. So, Marvel Homecoming 3D. That's the artwork. Then we have Spiders, The City is Crawling. Very cheesy, over-the-top Spider 3D movie. Very entertaining. Loved watching it with my son. Is the cover art. It's going to be the slip cover. And we have the double feature, which my son loved, the Spy Kids. I have the Game Over and the Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I like the Game Over one. The Shark Boy and Lava Girl, not so much. But again, my son liked it, so it wasn't meant for me. This is actually a bootleg of the Star Chaser, The Legend of Orin. I got this on eBay. Actually, believe it or not, I have 3 3D TVs along with 3 3D Blu-ray players. And only one of the players could play this actual movie. It's actually a copy, so I haven't watched it. Maybe one day, so I can't really speak on that one. Then we have Star Trek Into Darkness. I can't say I was ever like a really huge Star Trek fan, but even if you're not a Trekkie, you definitely like this movie. You like the 3D effects. It's a very action-packed movie. Slip cover with the 3D effect. Then we have Star Trek Beyond, another 3D Star Trek movie. We have Static. I saw this, just an okay horror picture, okay 3D effects. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 6.5. I'll put it that way. I have all the step-up movies, and I haven't seen any of them. Just haven't. but I have seen 3D effects, especially on this one, Step Up 3D. It looks really cool, but again, have not watched it. And Step Up Revolution, have not watched it. Step Up All In 5 3D, have not watched it. This is another. This is a Kino Lorber. The Stewardess 3D. Just kind of like a cheesy 70s movie in 3D. Haven't seen it yet, so don't know how good or bad it is. Suicide Squad, I watched it I think like 6 months ago, finally with my son. He had already seen it with his mother. It's not bad. It's not Marvel, but it wasn't a bad picture. And that's the slipcover cover art. Tangled. I actually like this Disney movie. Pretty cool, 3D effects. See if I can see when the year came out. I don't know. My kid was very young when this came out, though, but he enjoyed that. Tarzan. I have not watched that yet. Never a big, huge Tarzan fan, but my wife said it was pretty decent. Samuel Jackson. I'm a Samuel Jackson fan, so I'll check this out one day soon. That's the slipcover, and that's the cover art. Like the Ninja Turtles. I liked the cartoons as a kid. I liked the original three movies, and they actually came back and kind of did an updated version with the 3D, and it really worked. They brought it to the 21st century. I think they did an excellent job of doing that. And this is the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 3D movie, Out of the Shadows. And this is extra stuff that came with it. And Terminator Genisys. We just watched this, I think last week and the week before last. Not a bad Terminator movie. I think the one prior to this, Terminator Salvation, I didn't care for it that much. But this is a decent Terminator movie. Okay 3D effects. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Never a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, but it was a fun movie to watch. Decent 3D, and it's worth a watch. Definitely, I think it's on like $5 or $6 what I paid for it, so definitely worth it if you can run across it. Michael Jackson, This Is It. I've seen the original documentary. I've not seen it in 3D. Only thing I don't like about this 3D, the whole thing is not in 3D. It's like certain parts of it. So they give you like a little prompt, put in your 3D glasses now, and that particular scene is in 3D. Haven't seen the whole movie in 3D, so I don't know how much is or is not in 3D. So, but the original documentary is very good. Great soundtrack. If you have a system, I would definitely watch this. If you have a sound system at home. And that's the back cover art. And we have the Thor 3D edition, another edition of the Marvel Universe. And of course, I like all the Thor movies. Pretty much I like all the Marvel movies. So, great special effects, great action, great storyline, great 3D. Thor: The Dark World. Then we have another Kino Lorber. I don't know why I have a hard time saying Lorber. Kino Lorber. Those Redheads from Seattle. I haven't watched that yet. This little booklet that came with it. And they're... Sometimes the booklets are the same. Sometimes they switch them up a little bit, so I just keep them anyways. The Three Musketeers in 3D. It was okay. It's an entertaining movie. I think it's only $5 or $6 I paid for this, so definitely worth it if you can pick it up for a reasonable price. And I think I'm gonna stop here at Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet's The Titanic 3D. So again, thank you for watching. I appreciate any comments you make, any suggestions. I would love to hear. If you like, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.